Magus of the Library Volume 4 Review. Since Kodansha got caught up with the Japanese releases of Magus of the Library, we had to quietly wait for the new installment. Over the year after the release of Volume 3, the latest entry in the series is here, but does it continue to impress? Let's find out. In this volume of the series, we reunite with Tio as he returns to Absak, the magisterial city of books. Having passed the exams to become a Kafna, our hero now has to compete against the other trainees and decide which of the 12 offices he wants to work under after his training is over. On the first day of training, the young Kafna are giving a test, which shows Tio and those around him are much more talented than he is. Many of the Kafna have spent long years studying for the role that Tio has, with only the top 3 in their class being able to choose to join whichever office they want. He's realized that he's got a lot of catching out to do to decide his future. If he doesn't make it into the top 3, then his teachers will assign him to an office they think he'd be suited to. This book is focused largely on self-discovery for Tio. Not only does he need to get used to a new routine, with new teachers and people to get to know, but he also needs to figure himself out. Becoming a confidant was such a big dream that Tio never thought about what would happen if he passed the exams. He's surrounded by people who had got it all figured out, including some of the friends he made during the exams. However, by the end of the volume, Tio is much closer to figure out his future, and for us as readers, his journey at that point has been rewarding. The thoughts and feelings he faces are similar to things many of us will have been thrown as well, especially in education and picking a path to follow. Of course, this only works so well because mangaka Miso Izumi is incredibly good at conveying emotion through their artwork. Once again, this book is full of incredibly detailed pages and 2-page spreads. They keep you looking over them for quite some time to capture every small detail. Coupled with the charming cast and the provoking dialogue, this truly is a fantastic series. Diaz has come along since he was introduced in Volume 1, but what I really like about this story is the sense that we're growing alongside him. There is a lot of history to this world and the various factions in it, and each book gives us some glimpses into it without not overloading us with detail, which is important. It will be so easy for the author to just info dump and deal, and there for the reader, but instead, we learn things through much more organic conversations. While this part of Tio's journey is likely to be quite similar in structure when he was taking the exams, I'm still looking forward to seeing how it advances. But the exams were about learning the rules of being a Kafna. This arc is about finding yourself, and I think that's going to be interesting from both Tio's perspective and the characters around him who have their struggles. Magus of the Library Volume 4 comes to the West thanks to Kodansha has been translated by Stephen Kohler. The translation reads well with no issues. Volume 5 of the series is currently scheduled for an English release in November. Overall, Magus of the Library continued to be a delightful read. Tio's journey is only just getting started, and now I'm excited to see the path for which he would choose for himself, having overcome so much to get to his position as a trainee Kafna. 9/10.